I'm about to add the hops into the boiling wort mixture, and the hops are what give your beer a lot of the flavour in terms of the bitterness and the flavours and the aroma, and that's all dependent on how long the hops are at a certain temperature. So if they're at a temperature for this boiling temperature for a long time, you tend to get more bitterness. So whereas less time, you get more of the kind of the flavours and the aromas. So you do it in different batches.
This is a heat exchanger, and on one side of the plate, the wort will go down at 100 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
On the other side of the plate, cold water flows through the plate. So by both of them being on opposite sides of the plate,
Yeah.
the hot wort will get cooled down by the cold water.
Yeah, the heat travels from the...
Exactly, the heat will transfer effectively from the hot wort into the cold water.
Yeah.
So the hot wort will end up being cooled down to 18 degrees, and the cold water will be heated up to between 50 and 60 degrees.
A bit like having cold water running through your engine to keep it cool.
Exactly, exactly.
In your car.
It will also give us water available for our next brew.
That's heated up.
That's heated up.
Okay,
so actually, it's a very efficient way to heat up your water, because
that heat energy without it dissipating.
Beer is quite vulnerable after we've stopped boiling, because at that point it's cooled down, it's not boiled anymore, and as we cool the beer, we want to get it in next door as quick as possible and get the yeast on there as quick as possible, because what the yeast does, once the yeast starts working, it will form a protective layer, if you like, on the top of the beer, so that will help to prevent any airborne bacteria from getting into the actual beer itself. And it will also create carbon dioxide, which again will help to build up a protective layer above the beer. So one of the